So Yellowjackets got renewed for a fourth season, and it just wrapped up a little over a month ago. So with all these characters still fresh in my mind, I thought it would be a good idea to go through and rank all these characters and how much I like them. Now obviously this is just my opinion, but other than that, let's get straight into it. So first off, we got Thaisa. I liked her in season 1, but she got more and more annoying as the show went on, especially in season 3 when she decided she wanted to stay in the wilderness. I definitely don't care about other Ty anymore. That's just gotten really annoying at this point. I'm not sure what they're even doing with that anymore, especially with the no-eyed man. I'm not sure what he's doing there anymore, so I'm just gonna put her in I don't care. Alright, next up is Van. I never liked Van in season 1 or 2. She was just always kind of annoying, but I have started to like her a lot more in season 3. She's a lot more sane than a lot of the other girls. So for that, I'm gonna put her in Please Don't Die, which obviously she does die as an adult, which that is still a very stupid decision, but whatever. Next up is Teen Misty. She's crazy, probably one of the craziest in the team timeline, but I do still really like her. She's still really weird, but she has helped them out a lot, and I do for the most part enjoy all the scenes she's in. So I'm gonna put her just above Van. Next up is Coach Scott, immediately going the GOAT. I don't care what anyone says, he's probably like the second best character in the show, just behind Jackie. Most definitely will not agree with me, but I don't care. Everyone hates on him for not helping out, but yet anytime he does try to help, they just don't listen, but somehow he still gets blamed for that. But he's definitely still one of my favorite characters and definitely had the saddest death in the show. Mari. I hated her in season 1 and 2. She was so annoying with her whole Lottie obsession, but her redemption arc in season 3 was amazing. She had the most iconic death in the entire show and easily became one of my favorite characters in the show in season 3. So I'm gonna put her just behind Coach Ben. Lottie, I'm not sure how to feel about her. While I do really like her character, I'm not really sure what they're doing with her anymore. She didn't do much in season 3. She was a big character in season 1 and 2, with her being like the voice of the wilderness. But in season 3, they kind of just forgot everything they did with her character. I definitely feel more bad for Lottie than I do for the rest of the group, as she already had issues before the crash, and the crash just only intensified those issues. So I do feel really bad for her, and I hate what happened to her after she was rescued. But for the most part, I do really enjoy any scene that she's in, so I'm going to put her just behind Coach Ben. This is, I think, the cabin guy. I don't care. I'm just going to put him in I hope you pull the queen card. I'm not sure why they even showed him because they've done nothing with it. I believe he was shown just before Jackie died. They still have yet to explain exactly why he was shown, what he was doing, how he's at all important to the story. It's like they forgot, so I just don't care. Travis is definitely one of my favorite characters of the show. I hated him in season 1. Towards the end of the season, I started to like him a lot more, and in season 2 and 3, he became an even better character. I really wish we got to see more of him as an adult, so I'm gonna put him just behind Mari. So next up, we got Jen, I think. Honestly, can't even remember. I don't care about her. Also, she pushed Natalie on the ground, so immediately, you're going there. Next up is Aquila. I do quite like Aquila, and I would not at all be upset if she was another survivor, but they haven't done much with her. She had a bigger role in season 3 with the animals, the hallucinations, but then in the season finale, she went to the cave to kill Lottie, but then we see Lottie leave the cave and she doesn't, and that was the last time we seen her. So I'm very curious what they're going to do with her in season 4, if she's alive or if she's dead. Maybe she even gets left behind and isn't rescued. But other than that, I do like her quite a bit, and so I'm gonna put her just behind Van. Laura Lee was definitely one of my favorite characters from the first season. She did not at all deserve what happened to her. She was way too sweet to be out there with them, and she really took one for the team. She really tried to fly that plane and save them all, and it was working at first, but then it just blew up. But she still tried, and that alone makes me like her so much more. So I'm gonna put her just in front of Van. It would have been great to see her survive a little bit longer, but there's no way she could have done what everyone else did. Turn to cannibalism, try and kill each other. There's no way that she could have done that. So really her dying was probably the best thing that could have happened to her. So next up is, I think, Crystal. I think that's her name. They didn't really do much with her either, other than Misty and Crystal's friendship, which I did like that. She was really Misty's only friend. At least that was until she killed her. Not on purpose, but she still did it. But I wasn't even too upset when she died. They didn't do enough with her for me to care. So I'm gonna put her just behind Thaisa. Next up is by far the best character in the show, Jackie Taylor. They did her so dirty. She did not deserve what happened to her at all. And then after them basically killing her, they decided to eat her, which is crazy. I fully believe that if she survived up until season 3, her and Coach Ben definitely would have gone to that cave together, abandoning everyone else, because I really don't think Jackie would have lost her mind the same way everyone else did. But like I said with Laura Lee, her dying was also probably the best thing that could have happened to her, because I also don't think she could have done what everyone else did. Also, Antler Queen definitely should have been a hallucination of Jackie. Next up is Melissa Hatt. I hate you. I really wish you weren't a survivor. I don't know why you survived, especially because it seemed like they were setting up Mari to be another survivor, and then all of a sudden you're the survivor. It was dumb. I don't care about her relationship with Shauna. I don't care about the adult version either. I don't even remember seeing her in season 1 or 2. I swear she just showed up in season 3. I did feel kind of bad for her when Shauna shot her, but after we skip ahead to the adult timeline and we see her kill adult Van, I just couldn't care less anymore. So I'm definitely still upset that she's the survivor. Alright, next up is Oshana bin Laden. I hate her. I really liked her in season 1. I felt really bad for her in season 2, but I cannot stand her in season 3. In season 1 and 2, I felt bad with everything that was going on. Season 2, she lost her baby and her best friend, even though it was her fault. But I still felt bad for her, and she obviously regretted everything. But in season 3, there is nothing that can make me feel bad for her anymore. In season 1, she was sweet. You just feel bad for her and root for her. But in season 3, I just can't stand her. Any scene with her makes me want to just throw something at my TV. So I'm going to put her just above Jen. I still like her more than Jen, but man, the writers just completely ruined her because she's not even a complex character anymore. She's just annoying. Next up is Javi. Like a lot of other characters, he didn't do much. I really liked his friendship with Shauna, and them kind of just forcing Shauna to cut him up into food was awful. What they did to him was awful. But I mean, he was just a sweet kid who definitely did not deserve anything that happened to him. So I'm gonna put him just behind Aquila, at least for now. Next up is Teen Natalie. Definitely second favorite character, just behind Jackie. After Jackie died, Natalie really was a true leader. She was hunting for the group, trying to help keep everyone sane as much as she could. But then they all turned on her and tried to hunt her down. And in the season 3 finale, she sneaks away and goes onto the mountain and finally calls for help. So she's the one that gets rescue out to all of them. That alone makes her a great character. And it is sad to see how much she lost it after they were rescued and how much she's already starting to lose it. She isn't exactly sane, but she's more sane than all the other ones except for Ben. And I really hope in season 4 we get to see her beat Shauna's ass. That would be an incredible scene. Next is Thaisa and her wife's son. I don't remember. I don't care about him. I don't know why he's here, especially because they forgot about him, especially in season 3. He was mentioned like one time. Alright, now adult Shauna. I've never liked her. Like I said, for teen Shauna, I liked her in season 1 and 2, but there was never any moment where I liked adult Shauna. She was awful since the very first episode, since her very first scene. She's a horrible mother, a horrible wife, and she just killed yet another innocent person for no reason. And now in season 3, she's going after Melissa, which I wouldn't be upset if Shauna did kill Melissa, but she's just crazy. So I'm gonna put her just here. And by the way, I'm not sure if I even need to say this, the last is my least favorite character. The first is my favorite character of that category. This is Alice, I think. I have no idea if that's her name. Again, why are you even here? We never saw her. She did nothing. That's really all there is to say about her. The dog, you can go up there. Pretty sure that's the dog that died, but I mean it's a dog. Next up is that reporter lady. I also don't remember her name. I did not like her at all, but she didn't have very many scenes either before Misty killed her, so I'm just gonna put her right here. Alright, adult Misty is definitely one of the best characters in the entire show. I'm gonna put her just behind Coach Ben. And adult Misty is definitely better than teen Misty. I mean, she's crazy, absolutely, but she's still a very good character, and any scene with her is just amazing. I really hope that when Shauna dies, hopefully Shauna dies, then Misty is the one that does it. I feel like that'd make the most sense, especially because Nat's dead, which is dumb, but since she's dead, maybe Misty can be the one that kills Shauna instead, which would be an incredible scene. Next up is Callie. She's a good character, but I don't care that much about her. I'm gonna put her just above Ty. She didn't really do much, and I do really hope her and Jeff will someday be able to fully escape Shauna. And in the season 3 finale, they did leave, but I don't think that's going to be the last we're going to see of them. But I really hope her and Jeff make it out alive and escape from Shauna, because they're both good people, for the most part at least, who just happen to have a horrible mother. On to Randy. He's a funny character, but again, doesn't do much. He's just kind of there. So I'm going to put him just here. My opinion on adult Natalie will be probably slightly controversial, but I just don't care about her. I like teen Natalie, I don't like adult Natalie. I don't even think the actress liked what they were doing with her character. She never really did much. She was just kind of there as a drug addict, so I'm just gonna put her here. And honestly, I didn't really care at all when she died. I was just kind of like, whatever. I wish they did more with the character, but they just didn't. Now onto whatever this girl's name is. Why was she even there? I don't really understand it. I don't care about her, so we're just gonna move on. Could be wrong. I think this is Coach Ben's boyfriend. I'm honestly not sure, but I also don't care about him. We'll put him there. Actually, let me just move these around a little bit. Next up is Kevin. I honestly feel bad for what happened to him. What Walter did to him, it was pretty messed up. The way he just shot him. He honestly did not deserve what happened to him at all. Him and Natalie's relationship could have been interesting, but of course they both died in the same episode. The same night, actually. So I'm just gonna put him behind Crystal. This is Thais's wife. I honestly don't care about her either. Definitely a way better mother than Thaisa. But again, they just completely forgot about her in season 3 and never brought up again. Adult Thaisa, I absolutely hate. Like I said earlier, I don't care about other Ty. That storyline's just gotten so boring, they haven't done anything interesting with it. Same thing with the No-Eyed Man, boring and not at all interesting anymore. She's a horrible mother, just like Shauna. I do want to see her take down Shauna though. Her and Misty at the end of season 3 had this talk, and I would really like to see Thaisa and Misty take down Shauna. I hope in season 4 she'll become a better character, but as of now, from season 1, 2, and 3, I just don't like her. Adult Van is probably my second favorite character in the adult timeline. So I'm gonna put her just behind Travis. She was a great character. I wish they did more with her. She wasn't as crazy as the other adults. She accepted what they did out there in the wilderness and came to terms with it, but she didn't let it affect her day-to-day life anymore. I didn't really care about her relationship with Thaisa, at least in the adult timeline. I just wish they did more with her character other than cancer, because really the whole point of her character was basically doing whatever Thaisa said. And then Melissa randomly kills her in the last couple episodes of season 3. Very dumb choice. I liked Walter in season 2. I don't know what they're doing with him in season 3. They were starting to do some interesting stuff with him in season 2. Him killing Kevin, him being this also crazy person, him and Misty's relationship. But in season 3, he's barely there, and anytime he is there, he's just someone who helps them out whenever he's needed, I guess. It's like the writers don't really know what to do with him, so they just keep having him show up every once in a while and help out. So I'm putting him above Teen Ty. This is Adam, I think. Definitely did not deserve what happened to him. Ended up with the wrong person who killed him. Also, didn't really care about him. So I'm just going to put him right there. Adult Lottie was a character that I believe had the most wasted potential out of anyone in the show. They barely did anything with her in season 2 and 3, but especially season 3 when they killed her off screen, which killing a main character off screen is one of the dumbest things a TV show could do. So that was a very stupid choice, and she never got the plain purgatory scene, which is still ridiculous that every other adult character that died got one but her, and the way they killed her was just as ridiculous. It was a cartoonish fall. It was honestly funny, but they could have done so much more with the character, and it's so disappointing that they didn't. So I'm just gonna put her just behind Akila. This is the detective, Matt, I believe his name was. I mean, he was a weird guy going after Callie, who was definitely not over 18, but he was a detective, so he's well over 18. So weird guy. I don't care what his motivations were, he still went after a minor. He was right about wanting to take Shauna down, but the way he was doing it, absolutely not. So I'm gonna put him just right here. Jeff. I don't understand why so many people, specifically people on Twitter, hate him so much. I really don't understand it. Yeah, he did blackmail Shauna and her friends, but compared to what they did, even after getting rescued, is a million times worse. What Jeff did wasn't right, obviously, but compared to what everyone else did, it was nothing. And he was also a way better parent than Shauna was. He actually cares about Callie. And I really hope that when the show ends, Jeff and Callie finally escape Shauna and they live a happy life somewhere far away. So I'm gonna put him, I think I'm gonna put him right above Van. So that's my tier list. I bet most won't agree, but whatever. It's what I think about them. And with season 4 just being renewed, I really hope it won't be long before they start working on it. Hopefully, if we're lucky, by the end of next year, we'll get season 4. But honestly, I don't think we'll get it that soon. But either way, as much as I hated season 3, I'm still excited for it. I'm still gonna watch it. But that's about all. And if anyone's still here, thank you all for watching.